Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Resnair, and I'm going to be responding to a video from our favorite baby boy, our favorite whiny, angry white man, Warcorpse 666. And the title of the video that I'm going to be responding to is 100 ways, regarding 100 ways white people can make life less frustrating for people of color. And if you have seen his Twitter, you know he's not a man who's gonna, say some insanely fucking dumb shit, right? You just know that's totally not gonna happen. Even though he's favorited and retweeted some abysmally fucking racist shit on his Twitter recently. So, without any further ado, let's get to it.
Okay, so first I did 100 ways to make women's lives more bearable. Now I'm going to be going on to 100 ways white people can make life less frustrating for people of color.
There's the patented sad white man sigh.
I love how when I was a kid, referring to black, Asian, or brown people as colored was racist. Now apparently it's fine.
That's because the phrasing's different. The colored part isn't the first thing you see in people of color. It also is a wider net, as it were. It covers, non-black people of color as well. It's people of color. Also has less of a racist thing, racist connotation to it. God forbid, it's like the way you're phrasing that too is like, when I was a kid, calling black people colored was racist. Did you get caught a couple times saying colored in regards to fucking black people?
Oh no!
Also, context is also key.
Take that back. This might be proven in the list. So here we see a white man looking very apologetic and a black woman acting like an arrogant bitch.
But he's not racist. I'm sure he'll say he's not racist.
As someone with a very low tolerance for racist bullshit, odd that you wrote this list.
Because apparently pointing out shit that white people could do to not be bigoted sacks of shit is, racist, apparently. Also, again, saying simply because a black woman, isn't, doing that, she's, an angry bitch or whatever the fuck he said.
I managed to surround myself with white people.
Did you hear that fucking slur? Holy shit.
Who are cognizant of their privilege, and you say you're not racist. Saying I have privilege just because I'm white is racist.
No, it fucking isn't, you drunk dumb fuck. Tis not racist to say that white people have privilege, because they do. Look at all the fucking criminals who have killed people and have been taken alive. Look at all the black people who haven't been doing fucking anything who have gotten murdered. Dylan Roof is a guy who went into a black church and killed a bunch of black people. He got taken alive. Flando Castile was someone who got pulled over in a car and then was proceeded to get, he got shot. How many fucking times after saying that, yes, I have a gun? And, he actually owned the gun. And he, had a license for the gun. And he was saying that as he proceeded to get shot, how many fucking times in a car with a child in it? There's all the times when, you can see these videos of these drunk white fucking people squaring off with the fucking cops. They don't get fucking shot. But a fucking 12-year-old with a fake fucking gun gets gunned down in the fucking street. You know, white privilege doesn't fucking exist.
I do not have privilege.
Yes, you do. It's relative privilege.
We all have the same rights. Go fuck yourself, you stupid cunt.
You know, I don't have privilege because we all have the same rights. Because, you know, privilege isn't different from that. Again, you know. It's racist to racially profile people. That shit still fucking happens. And again, you know, it's anecdotal evidence, but I have the perfect, okay. I've been stopped numerous times by the cops. I even got stopped by an off-duty cop. But I lived to tell the fucking tale. If I had been black, I'd probably be dead right fucking now. You know? That's privilege. And I kind of mouthed off to the fucking cops too. That's privilege, you know? A black person has to be, you know, can be, you know, non-belligerent and get fucking killed by the fucking cops. And I could be a belligerent dickhead and not get fucking killed by the cops.
Anyway, I'm not going to read anymore. Let's just get into this fucking list. Just because you can't see racism around you doesn't mean it's not happening. Trust people of color's assessment of the situation.
Yeah, because their experiences are different than yours. You know, you may not see racism, but that doesn't mean racism isn't, you know, people have blinders, you know. You're on the other side of that fucking, you know, you're on the other side of the racism. You're not the victim of the racism, so you're not going to see it necessarily, especially if you're a piece of shit like Warcorpse.
No, I don't trust anyone's assessment of the situation unless they can provide evidence for their assessment of the situation.
Because, you know, evidence, you know. It's not like cops, you know, plant evidence or get rid of evidence. It's totally not a fucking thing that has happened.
Don't assume that all people of color share the same views. We are not a monolith.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually do something. I'm gonna point to this a lot. Number 2.
Okay.
Because a lot of times, this bitch is going to actually completely contradict number 2. Number 3. Don't assume or guess people's races. This is not a fun game for us.
I totally understand that.
I don't. Generally.
If I'm gonna take, you know, if you don't fucking, you know, take people of color's assessments with the situations, if you don't believe, you know, if you don't believe their fucking assessments, why the fuck should I believe your assessment that you're totally not a racist piece of shit?
Yeah, I try to take people as they are.
Mm-hmm.
If someone tells you they're from Uganda, don't say I went to Nigeria once. Just please.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be caught dead setting foot in Africa anyway because the entire continent is mostly a shithole.
He's got that nice Cheeto, you know, bad hairdo's dick up his fucking, you know, down his throat, doesn't he?
I would like to see the pyramids though. But if I said I went to Egypt, that's saying, hey, you're from here, I went to here. We have something to talk about now. Don't refer to Africa as a country. It's a continent and widely varied.
Yes, it does.
That is on you! Most of the people that refer to Africa as a country or a singular place or getting back to my African roots are fuckers on your side, dipshit.
Yes, and apparently asking someone, well, where are your roots? It's too fucking complicated for this balding misery onto the fucking planet. And, like, okay, so because someone references Africa as a whole, like, it's a continent. You know, we are on the North American continent. You know, if that would totally be like someone saying, "Oh, you're from, you know, the North American continent. I'm from fucking Canada." Because Canada's on the North American continent. You know, that's fucking stupid. Like, you could...
Rest assured that literally no person of color ever wants you to get back from a holiday and show off your tan excitedly and exclaim, "Look, I'm almost as dark as you." I have been on vacation, come back with a tan, and had black friends actually make this joke.
The difference is they're making the joke, not you, you pasty white fuck. Also, yeah, I totally believe you've gone on vacation. I haven't, but you, as miserable as you fucking are, like, where the fuck would you go? Like, where the fuck would you go on vacation?
There you go.
And again, there's a difference between them making the joke and you making the joke. The fucking point is about you making the joke, not your black friends, which I'm fucking... The shit you have fucking said, I don't think you might say this shit with your black friends. You know, like referring to Africa as an entire fucking continent as a shithole. Maybe not say that shit to your black friends.
Don't assume that a person of color knows everything about the country, their country of heritage. You know everything there is to know about America, Germany, Sweden. That's what I thought. Here's a thought. I only refer to country of heritage if the person actually came from there. Outside of that, if you were born in the United States, your country of heritage is America.
Because apparently, you know, you can't inherit, you know, it's not like heritage is like, you know, where you come from historically. It's fucking... Like hereditary is fucking... That totally means where you were born, not, you know...
If somebody came from Uganda, I might be curious about Uganda. Or Egypt. Or especially, because I love to cook, the food.
He has this weird thing with Africa too. Fucking, this is like the second time he's brought it up.
Being a dick, that's just being curious. That's fostering a friendship. Or a romantic relationship. Or what the fuck ever.
Do you like some ghetto bootay, Warcorpse?
Don't assume we can run if we're black, do math if we're Asian, have drinking problems if we're indigenous. Well, the thing is, a lot of Native Americans have drinking problems. A lot of Asians are really good at math, and yes, black people tend to make the best athletes. Again, not all of them. But sometimes stereotypes are based in truth.
Yeah, you know why some black people might be very good athletes is because of slavery. That thing you said hasn't fucking existed for however fucking long you've said. In videos in the fucking debate we had.
Regard us as autonomous, unique individuals, not representatives of our race.
Yeah.
I will remember you said this. Actually, number 9. Don't make embarrassing jokes to try to be down with people of color. We'll laugh at you. Not with you. If I made you laugh, that was the goal. I don't give it...
The difference... Fucking... You realize the difference between laughing at you and laughing with you? Laughing with you means, you know, oh, it's a funny joke. Laughing at you means that you're the fucking joke. There's a difference.
Damn if you're laughing at me or with me.
You really should, though, because there's a difference. Because apparently you've never heard of, like, a cringe laugh, like, oh, shit, that's fucking, oh.
Don't rinse our culturally specific names. There are. Go enjoy, oh, me. enjoy the weird one about plums. No. I'm gonna use whatever meme I fucking damn well want. You can...
But, you know, white privilege isn't a thing, and, you know...
You can use the weird ones about plums as well. If you're at my house party, don't turn off the weekend.
It's weekend. It's weekend. It's pronounced fucking weekend, for fuck's sake.
Fucking weekend. Put on our
How the fuck do you not know who Weekend is?
monkeys. This is very specific. A lot of these are specific. But it happened to me once and I'm not over it. The audacity. Dear pampered cunt who wrote this article, I wish I had your fucking life. And that the biggest thing that happened to me in a year, or
Was your channel getting taken down?
so far in my life, was somebody took off my music and put on theirs when I was throwing a party. Okay? I wish that...
Knowing you, it was some shitty fucking... whatever the fuck you listen to.
That was my biggest problem in life. You have the most pampered ass life I've ever heard of. If you're not over somebody being slightly rude with the stereo. Avoid phrases, but I have a black friend. I can't be racist. You know that's BS as well as we do. Oh, so all black people know that. So again, 2-9.
Jesus Christ. That's not necessarily like, oh, we all believe the same thing. That's just like that's something that everybody has experienced. You know, the vast majority of black people have experienced this whole, I have a black friend, I can't be racist. You know, the biggest example of that shit is my Leonopolis fucking saying, I can't be racist, I suck black dick. It's like, motherfucker, you can still be racist.
But, no. Why? How the hell can I be racist if I befriend black people?
You could secretly hold them in contempt. You could be using them as a shield to block your racist horse shit. You know? Fucking ask... Oh, what the fuck's his name? That guy T? That's that motherfucker. That's Bunty. You know, fucking... Ask any black person in the fucking, you know, white supremacist movement, you know. Anybody who's friends with, like... Fucking... But again, like, look at Milo Yiannopoulos. Perfect example of this shit. You know, he's dating a black dude. Doesn't mean he isn't a fucking racist.
One of the tenets of being racist is that you have nothing to do with the thing that you're pissed off with against.
Not necessarily. Again, you know, tokenism. Using them as your shield. You know, it's like... You could say, like, you could be using those black friends as a shield of, like, see, I'm not racist, you know, after you say some racist old bullshit, like, you know, like the entire continent of fucking Africa's a shithole. It was like, I have black friends, I'm not racist. That's why you would have a black friend that's why you would have a black friend if you were racist.
Hey.
This isn't fucking, you know, rocket science, Warcorpse.
Very odd. When you endlessly complain about how terrible white people are, you're being that terrible white person. Okay, I don't complain about how terrible white people are, because I don't think that we are. Very few of us, yes, might be. But the vast majority of us are just fucking fine.
When it's you saying that,
So fuck you.
Right back at you.
Don't say shit like, I know what it's like to be a person of color. I'm a ginger. I don't know anyone that says this. Don't question someone's blackness if they're light-skinned. It's not your place. Other black people can make sure the light-skinned black people are cognizant of their privilege.
And yes, that's a thing. Colorism's a thing. Look it the fuck up. If you actually had, black friends, this is why I don't believe you have black friends, but you could potentially see this kind of colorist shit.
I don't even know where to go with this one. It's up to black people to shame light-skinned black people.
It's I would argue, one, yeah, it's poorly phrased, but light-skinned black people do kind of have a privilege because they're not as dark as, as black people, darker-skinned black people. And I do realize this is a white person responding to a white person responding to a fucking an article that's written by presumably a black person or a person of color.
And you're not supposed to be a monolith. Never try and tell a person of color what is or isn't racist.
Mm.
No, I'll have my opinion on it. If you find instances of racist bullshit online, please don't send it to us. We know racism exists. Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I won't bother to get your input. Read something already written about it rather than coming up with your friends, acquaintances of color looking for hot takes on anything and everything appropriate. Kardashian, Cyrus does. We don't want to think about this shit 24/7.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Cultural appropriation is a bullshit lie.
Says a cracker.
Understand that some days are even more mentally exhausting for people of color thanks to the news cycle. Try not to badger us for our opinions on the latest atrocity that has occurred. Leave us to grieve. What atrocities are occurring that you would need to grieve? You have to...
Black people getting murdered by cops. Seeing the white supremacist country that we are turn a blind eye to, Syrians getting killed in fucking Syria. Yeah.
Specific with this one.
I'm pretty sure you could ask the person who wrote the fucking thing what they mean if you really wanted to.
When we do have something to say about it, listen.
Yeah.
No, I'm also going to talk back.
Mm-hmm. Because that's all you do is no. You don't ever fucking listen.
Share articles related to everyday experiences of race and racism written by people of color.
That's good.
You just told me not to! Seriously! You just told me not to!
No. What the fucking Jesus Christ. Okay. What? Okay, because he scrolls up and it's, the whole don't, send us shit about, racism or whatever. Don't, because I assume she means don't send shit by white people, for white people, to black people or people of color. Share articles written by people of color about their experiences. Signal boost people who are actually affected by this shit, not some fucking pasty white dickhead.
Don't be a person who is weird or sycophantic when loves to demonstrate their wokeness by constantly to people of color around them. Be thoughtful. Well, that's what you kind of want. That's the whole point of this fucking list. Read books by people of color. I'll read books by whoever the fuck I like.
Does that mean you don't like black people?
Watch shows that are created by people of color. No, I'll watch shows by whoever the fuck I like.
Again, kind of implies that you don't like black people.
If they happen to have a good story and a good cast of characters, I'll probably watch it. I don't give a fuck if it's made by white people, black people, Asian people, or Chinese people.
Didn't he just say Asian people and then Chinese people? Yeah. And he realized it.
Have a critical eye on when watching TV and movies. How are they portraying people of color and why? What purpose does it serve? No, all I care about when I watch movies or TV is a good story.
'Cause you're white, very white. You're white, very white. And you just want to be able to turn your fucking mind off. how hard is it to go, oh, they're kind of portraying black people, or, you know, there's, like, this story's bullshit, you know?
If you go to an art gallery, how many works of there are by people of color? If it's lacking, make some noise, send an email. Where are the, oh my god, no, I'm just going to enjoy the fucking art. Who gives a shit who it's made by?
Again, said by a white person. And, you know, this is, again, white privilege isn't a thing, and cultural appropriation isn't a fucking thing, and all this other shit. You know. It's like, you should, like, how the fuck do you know you won't like art by a person of color? Like, this how the fuck is like, whatever the fuck, I like the art that's there. Like, why not, you know, be like, oh, there's this great fucking piece of art I saw. This should be at the fucking exhibit, you know? Like, what's so fucking bad about bringing attention of, you know, to the gallery about the artist that you might want to see hanging in the fucking gallery?
Why is it so important for you fuckers to have quotas?
It's not quotas. It's about getting black artists out there so they can be seen by people.
Oh wait, that's right. You need quotas because it's the only way you fuckers get recognition because of your total lack of talent. If you're a talented black artist, you're gonna be in the fucking gallery.
Okay. I like how, again, white privilege doesn't fucking exist, you know, but if you're a talented black person, you'll show up in a gallery, you know, because being an artist, he knows, you know, being a person of color artist, he knows all about this shit, right?
If you're not, tough shit for you. You'll join a big bunch of not so talented white artists.
Also, he didn't read the rest of that, which says white people shouldn't have a monopoly on what can be considered art.
If a character you assume was white in the book is portrayed by an actor of color in the movie, embrace it. Whiteness is not the default.
This is true.
It depends on the movie. Now, if they're doing a movie about the Apollo 11, where we actually landed on the moon, or 12, all three are going to be men and they're going to be white.
That's biopic, but that's why there are movies like Hidden Figures, which are important. Because Hidden Figures, I'm sure you haven't fucking seen it, considering your very weird views of black people and black art, is about black women who were they were human computers. You should watch Hidden Figures. It's a really good movie. It really is. Go watch it, Warcorpse. But again, you might be like, fucking black people, this is unrealistic. There were black women who were computers, and one of them was trusted more than the actual, like, computers. Like, there's that great scene in the movie where, I think it was Neil Armstrong, trusted, what's her... I'm blanking on the fucking movie, but blanking on the name, but like that person, like he trusted that person over an actual fucking, you know, circuit computer. So, yeah.
Just the way it fucking is.
And racism totally had nothing, you know, fucking. That, again, if a character you assumed was white in a book is portrayed by an actor of color in the movie, embrace it. Like, I assume she means, you know, fictional characters. The Apollo missions were reality, and they were done during a time of racist bullshit. But again, that's why, you know, movies like Hidden Figures are very important, because it tells untold stories. You know, I had that kind of experience because I read the Alex Cross books, which I think starts with Along Comes the Spider, I think is the first Alex Cross book. I thought he was white. Throughout the entire fucking book, I thought he was white. because I ignored shit, obviously. Because I'm pretty sure even in the book he was very quite clearly black. And like I saw the movies, like the Alex Cross movies, with Morgan Freeman. I'm like, oh, that's weird. I'm like, oh no. Well, I also assumed he was white because it was written by fucking James Patterson, but whatever. Good writer, yeah. It's weird that he. But I've actually been doing, like, I've been reading books by people of color, like, that's why I like Saladin Ahmed's book, Throne of the Crescent Moon. That's a really good fucking book. It's a high fantasy book, but instead of the same tired bullshit, European monsters, it's got Middle Eastern monsters and stuff like that, and it's pretty fucking cool. You should read it. It's really good. He's also a really good comic book writer.
The Dark Tower, for example, Idris Elba played a very wonderful role. And Roland in the books is described as a white guy. He's basically his Clint Eastwood. But Idris Elba did the job. Now, could Idris Elba play James Bond?
Yes.
He's getting a little old for it, but wouldn't mind.
Bitch fucking please! He's getting old for it. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. All of the fucking Bonds have been old. Wait, the youngest fucking, like, Bond was it Guy Ritchie or whatever the fuck, the guy in Skyfall. Like, he was, I think, the youngest. No, maybe it was Pierce Brosnan. But, like, fucking, all you really need to be James Bond is a badass motherfucker. Idris Elba's badass motherfucker. Do you even know that? Also, just a bit of a non sequitur. It's actually not a non sequitur, but a bit of a tangent. Do you know the James Bond movies are actually based on a book series? Do you know that?
I hate to change characters just on, some superficial notion of wokeness quotient. But again, I also would like to point out that if a character is wrote black, and they put a white guy to play it, you people lose your collective shit.
You people. Holy shit. Because it's like you couldn't, like, it. There's so many white fucking characters. There's so many white fucking characters out there. You don't need to take black characters and turn them white. Like, there's no fucking point in that. I get pissy with that shit. Like, why? What the fuck is the point of changing a black character to a white character? It makes no fucking sense. Like, I love Nick Fury in the MCU. I love Ultimate Nick Fury. Mainly because, Samuel L. Jackson does a great performance of him. But I just fucking hate white Nick Fury. I say this in a fucking Discord chat. I'm kind of sick and tired of seeing white meat, big baby face fucking Peter Parker in the goddamn Marvel movies. Give goddamn Miles Morales a fucking shot. Bring in fucking Spider-Woman. Bring in any of the other fucking Spider-Verse fucking things. Fucking, it's like, kill off Captain America, let fucking Falcon be Captain America, because he was in the fucking comics. He was a better fucking Captain America in a lot of regards. Give Kamala Khan a fucking movie. I don't know why they're fucking doing the Carol Danvers shit. Have fucking Kamala Khan be Miss Marvel. Like, fucking.
More plays written by and acted in by people of color. No. Unless it's good. Then I will.
But you'll fucking support some of the shittiest white shit, right? Probably. I'm assuming, but you'll watch some of the shittiest fucking bland. Like, I'm sure maybe you'll love fucking Shakespeare shit, even though Shakespeare is overplayed and bullshit. It's fucking awful. Like, my favorite depiction of Romeo and Juliet is a Baz Luhrmann one, because they got John Leguizamo, great fucking actor, to play was it Tybalt? And they got I'm so fucking angry at myself. I couldn't think of his fucking name. Mercutio. Romeo and Juliet. He's been in a bunch of other stuff, and I just blank on his fucking name. Baz Luhrmann. I feel so shitty because I don't know his fucking name. But yeah, like, I love his character. I love his portrayal. He's a great fucking actor. He's been in a bunch of stuff. Who the fuck plays Mercutio? Let's just do Mercutio. Harold Perrineau. He's a great fucking actor. Like, that's the only... Honestly, that and maybe Hamlet, because I've seen stuff from Hamlet, but... but yeah, fucking... Anyway, let's continue. There's 3 minutes... Or no, 2 minutes left.
Refuse to go to club nights, drag shows, burlesque nights that are culturally appropriative acts.
That use.
Cultural appropriation does not exist, so... fuck it.
Although, honestly, I would love to see Warcorpse go to a drag night. That'd be fucking funny. And again, I love how culturally appropriative things... cultural appropriation doesn't fucking exist. You know, fucking... White people dressing up like Native Americans, white people dressing... You know, doing blackface... You know, fucking... White people dressing up like... any other minority group. And fucking... That's not cultural appropriation.
No, I don't go to club nights, drag shows, or burlesque shows.
Because you don't know fun. Although I've never been to any of those things. But I would really go if I had the money.
If you have kids, buy them dolls of color and books with characters of color. No, I'll buy them whatever the fuck they want.
Which apparently your kids would never want dolls of color or books about color, you know, characters of color.
So fucking be it. If it happens to be a bunch of white dolls, so fucking be it. Go fuck yourself. I'm not going to support crowdfunding campaigns for cultural products created by people of color. No.
Big surprise.
If they make a product I might like to buy, I'll buy it. If they don't, fuck them. I'm also not going to donate my money.
Oh, you know, you donated money to me, but I'm white, so...
Support small businesses owned by people of color. So fuck small businesses that are owned by white people.
Yeah.
If you're upper or middle class, try to avoid moving into an area that has been historically populated by low-income people of color. Gentrification, terrorist communities. Alright, this is where I'm going to end the video. Holy shit! Gentrification is the act of putting money into a shitty area to make it nice.
But you also... Gentrification also deals with, like, I live in this area, you know?
Thus, reducing crime.
Because apparently white people never commit crimes.
Why shouldn't we fix up shitty areas? Make them...
You're also apparently, you know, low-income neighborhoods apparently just are shitty. Low-income people of color communities are just shitty, and white people need to go fix it.
Nice. Oh, wait, because fucking your lazy ass can't be bothered to get a decent job.
Wow. Racist fucking bingo would explode in this. I wish I had my own bottle of liquor. By the way, I have a Patreon, you know. You want to throw me a couple fucking dollars. You know? Even if it's just so $1. If like every single one of my subscribers donated $1 to my Patreon, I'd have a couple $100, you know. I'd be able to get better cameras, and I'd be able to get a bottle of liquor when I do fucking responses to this shit, because I could turn it into a fucking drinking game and I'd die, but, you know. And I love this, like, you're too fucking lazy to get a good job. Like, yeah, okay. Because racial fucking... Because what people of color totally don't get refused jobs because of fucking reasons. You know? Totally doesn't fucking happen.
This idea that white people are running in and stealing land, no, they're not. They're legally buying it.
Because white people historically don't have the fucking history of, you know, taking land illegally. And then forcing the people who were living there out by increasing, you know, they're just making like an apartment building, which makes the fucking property values go up without actually increasing income that go to those fucking communities. Because they're not buying shit from the local stores. They're not buying, you know, it's like, so it's a bunch of waspy people wanting to go to like this neighborhood because it has this history, and then just obliterating that fucking history.
Go fuck yourself.
Right back at you, Warcorpse.
And that is where I'm gonna end.
It's about I kind of wanted him to like go, you know, this is where I'm gonna end this. Boom. That's the way he phrased it to me. Whatever. It's just like, holy shit. Oh my god. I'm going to share this video in my in the Discord I'm in. It's not my Discord. But yeah, it's a fucking... So yeah, ta-ta everybody. Have a wonderful fucking day. I'm going to go fucking watch movies and, you know. Actually, I might actually go watch Dear White People. Because I never watched it. I didn't watch it the first time around. I need to watch, you know, the first season and the second season. Anyway, ta-ta. Have a wonderful day.